Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my newborn essentials video. So I obviously have a little baby here and he is currently 6 weeks old. He's currently going through his 6-week growth spurt, I think, which makes it a little bit more difficult to get things done. So he is in my first newborn essential, which is the baby wrap. So picking out the top here, nice and cuddled close, and this is what I've been doing to actually have some hands free and be able to move around my house. So this is definitely essential number one. Moving on to the rest of my essentials, I've got them all stacked up here and I'm just going to go in order of what I grab. The next thing I'm going to grab is something really strange, and they sell something very similar to this in the baby store, and this is the puppy pee pads. So I went to the reject shop and I was able to get a pack of I think 40 for about $15, and basically they're just absorbent pads on one side and the other side's like a plastic, and I put this down on his change table so that I don't have to constantly wash his change table cover if we have leakages or spillages or pee everywhere. So super awesome and so necessary to not have to wash his change pad cover every day. Another super important essential are muslin blankets. So I use these to swaddle him, although I have other things that I use. I use these as blankets, I use these as pram covers, and I use these like all the time pretty much, just, you know, for spit up, for everything. I have some really lovely soft ones. These ones from my mum. They're all they're bamboo sort of cotton, so lovely. And I think these are totally an essential. Pick up what you can afford. You don't have to get the most expensive ones. I just found ones that were nice and soft. Burp cloths. Now, burp cloths are quite expensive and they're normally quite pretty, but what we've gone for is just a cloth nappy. And these are so essential, especially if your baby has reflux like my baby does. He spits up all the time after every single feed, and these are absolutely essential to have on hand. If you lay him down too quickly after a feed, he will spit up. This is essential, so important to have, and yeah, could not have enough of these. In fact, I could probably have more and I always seem to run out. I think I have about 6 or 7 in the wash at the moment. A new favourite, but still a favourite, this is a nursing cover. Now this is obviously specific to those mums who are breastfeeding, but if you're not breastfeeding, this is still great for a pram capsule cover. It has a small opening here, very stretchy, acts sort of like a poncho and goes over like this, and would cover you feeding the baby. Super soft. I'll link a few different websites down below that do these. This one was from Covered Goods, and I really do like it. It did take forever to come though. There was some issues with shipping, but there is a couple other brands that I know of that do similar sort of things, so I will leave those linked down below for you guys if you're interested in getting a nursing cover. I think they're totally an essential. As for baby, actually on baby, I think zip up onesies are a total essential to me. I just think that buttons are a faff. Not a huge fan. Two-piece outfits can be really annoying. Zip up onesies at this stage in his life are just perfect. He's in one right now. He's in one with short sleeves and shorts because it's a warm day, but these are the long sleeve ones. He's got built-in mittens. They've got little built-in mittens for the feet, and this one in particular has the double zip, so it zips from the bottom and the top, and so it makes it really easy for changing bums without having to disturb him and strip him down. These ones are from Bonds, but you can get them from Target, pretty much anywhere that sells zip up onesies. I think they're totally essential, and yeah, absolutely love them. Don't want buttons. Moving on to sleep. As I was saying before, I do like to swaddle him because he does startle quite easily, and so I have invested in sleep sacks. So they look like this. They've got little press buttons on the sleeve, which when he's awake in the morning I will pop his arms out because he's more comfortable. But basically they are a little swaddle he can't get out of, can't kick off. You don't have to worry about him, you know, it's not a suffocation hazard because it's got a collar. And this one also has the double zip from the top and bottom. This one is a Ergo pouch, I think it is. Ergo cocoon. There we go. From Baby Bunting. Yes, I have a couple of these, and I think these are amazing to put him to sleep in. They keep him really snug and they help him sleep a bit longer because his arms are swaddled and he can't break out of them. He always seems to break out when I actually swaddle him up. Speaking of bedtime, this is a sort of something that I guess is really old-fashioned, but people are starting to do it again, using sleep sort of gowns. So long sleeve, it's got the stretchy shoulders so they go over and up his body. and it's got like an elasticated bottom, so in the middle of the night I can just lift it up, change his bum, pull it back down without having to play with the zips and faffs. And also this one also has a little pouch at the back that you guys can probably see, that you can just pop over his feet so that they're not exposed, to keep them really nice and warm. I don't think that's a necessity, but I do think these sleep bags are wonderful for during the night and not waking up your baby too much. Moving on to some items, I've only got a couple and then I'll be done with this video. The first is his sleep nest. I will leave a picture of that somewhere on the screen for you, as well as a link in the down bar. I've mentioned it in my last couple videos. It is what he sleeps in. He has now transitioned into his bassinet and he still sleeps in it nice and soundly, so I definitely recommend it. If you guys have a baby that doesn't like to sleep on their own, you can use it to co-sleep and then transition them into the bassinet, and we will probably use it to transition him into his cot if he still fits in it when he's 6 months old, because he'll be in our room until he's 6 months old. So that's an awesome, I absolutely think that is totally worth the money. I would have loved to have gotten the Docker Tot, but we can't actually get that here in Australia, or there's the UK version's the Sleepyhead, but I don't think we can get it here, or if we can it probably would take a month or two for shipping, and we needed it ASAP, but that would have been awesome as well. Same sort of design. Moving on to baby products, first and foremost, gripe water. If you guys haven't heard of gripe water, ask your pediatrician or your doctor please before using gripe water. This is a godsend for us. My son not only has really bad reflux, but he also gets really bad colic in his stomach, lots of gas and wind, and this is like an instant fix. It helps him pass that wind or that gas really easily, and it really just calms him down when he's being completely inconsolable for any other way. We give him a half dose. We do not give him the full 5 mils. We give him around 2 mils, 2.5 mils, and when he was younger we gave him smaller doses. But yeah, this is an absolute essential for us and super affordable. Another super essential for me is a thermometer. I also have one that goes under his arm, but that's somewhere in the house and I don't know where it is right now. But this is just one where you point at the forehead and it gives you the temperature, but this is totally essential for me. I think that this is so necessary if my baby's, you know, if he's acting up or if he's crying a lot or he seems a bit warm, I can check his temperature and make sure that he has not got a fever, so he doesn't need to take any Panadol or anything like that, or take him to the doctors or the hospital. This is just a bit of peace of mind for me and I absolutely love it. Another essential in our household is pseudo cream. Now he doesn't really get nappy rash a lot, but he does get a bit of redness around his bum and obviously all that down area, and so this is amazing. Just pop it on. It's really like it's a really thick cream. I can show you guys. It's a really thick cream, but you need the tiniest amount. It goes such a far way, and obviously they come in giant tubs. I have a mini one in my nappy bag, and I have another one in our bedroom. I just think this is so essential. It's basically just a zinc cream, so whatever you guys have in your own countries, this is the one that we sell here in Australia, and I absolutely love it. Speaking of my nappy bag, I also would like to say my nappy bag is definitely an essential. None of my handbags are organized enough or would fit all of the stuff I need to take with me for him on a daily basis, so 100% an essential. I have mine from Oi Oi or Wee Wee. I'll insert a picture of it here, and that is totally essential for me. It comes everywhere. I don't even take a handbag anymore. And also a portable changing mat, which is currently residing in said nappy bag, which is when you're out and about and you don't have anywhere sort of clean to change him, I just lay out the change mat and I'll change him and then pack it up. It folds up to about this big and fits in my nappy bag really easy. Another essential for me is a bath thermometer. My bath does not have a thermometer on it, neither does our sink obviously, so this is perfect. It's got little like coloured areas, so it tells you obviously when you're in the green that it is a safe area for your baby to be bathed, which is awesome. So super awesome. I have no idea where this one is from. This one was a gift from my baby shower. Another thing that is essential that I do not have with me is my baby capsule. My capsule actually clips from my car into my pram. I will insert it here, a picture for you, because it's actually on my table at the moment, so I'll insert a clip for you. And I also will insert my pram, which I think is also an essential. And I have the Steelcraft compact stroller. I'll leave a link to it down below if you guys are interested in it. It's super affordable, can be a double pram, and we love it. Super easy to fold up and unfold. A dummy or a pacifier, whatever you guys want to call it. I think these are essential for Lachlan. He will sometimes take a dummy, sometimes not, but sometimes when he just wants to suck for comfort, it's really uncomfortable for me to have him constantly attached to the booby. So this is awesome, just to be able to pop it in his mouth, and he'll normally just fall asleep with it as long as he's in a mood for it. These are just really cheap Tommy Tippy ones. Tommy Tippies are the bottles we give him, and these just have the round nub on, like it's round the whole way around. And these are the ones that my midwife recommended to us. I really want to get a wobber nub, but they don't sell them here in Australia, and I think it's like $30 with shipping, and I'm like, $30 for one dummy is a lot of money. And last but not least, obviously nappies are an essential, but I'm going to recommend the Aldi nappies. This is the newborn size, this is the size up. He does currently fit into both, although he is growing out of the newborn size. There's not a big size difference, but the Aldi ones are super affordable. For a pack of 25 or 30, I think it's about $4 or $5. They're really absorbent, they're cushy, they're comfortable, they don't give him a rash. I've used some Huggy ones that give him a bit of a rash and that they leak. These don't leak. Really, yeah, great quality products, and I really recommend them for mummies here in Australia or anywhere that has an Aldi. Yeah, they're great. And they've also got little pictures on the front and on the back to show you which one is the front and back. And they have the pee line that goes blue if he's obviously peed in the nappy, if it comes into contact with water. So those are all my newborn essentials. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want a mummy essentials video, there has been so many things that I have needed recently to give me a bit of peace of mind and get me into a routine. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. And I will definitely do that video for you. Anything I can find will be linked in the description box down below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. I am filming on a new camera, so please let me know if you like the quality a lot better. This is a smaller camera, it's not a DSLR, but I think it is much better quality, and also we wanted a smaller camera to be able to take pictures of him. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!